What if everything you've been told about success is wrong? What if, instead of working harder, pushing yourself to the brink, or waiting for the perfect moment, all you really need is to change one simple thing? What if there's one habit, just one small action you can take that can 10 times your results overnight? Think about that for a second. How many times have you felt stuck, like no matter how hard you try, you're just not getting anywhere? You've tried different strategies, maybe even put in the hours, but the results just don't seem to come. You see other people getting ahead, achieving their dreams, and you wonder, why not me? It's frustrating. It feels like there's something missing. Something you don't know, something that's keeping you from breaking through. But what if the missing piece isn't a new tool, a fancy strategy, or a sudden burst of luck? What if it's something simpler, something that's already within your control, something you can start doing today? What if it's all about one habit that can shift everything you've been doing into high gear? That habit is consistency. I know it sounds too easy, right? You might be thinking, consistency won't change my life, will it? But here's the truth. It's not about doing more. It's about doing the right thing over and over again, even when it's hard, even when it feels like nothing is happening. When you commit to consistent action, the results don't come just because you're working harder. They come because you're building momentum every single day. Consistency isn't flashy. It doesn't give you instant gratification. But here's the thing. It's the quiet power behind every breakthrough. Think about it. High performers, top achievers, the people who seem to have everything together, they all have one thing in common. They show up every day without fail. It doesn't matter if they're tired, if the circumstances aren't perfect, or if they're dealing with setbacks. They keep going. And that's why they achieve results that seem impossible to most people. Imagine what it would feel like to wake up every day knowing exactly what you need to do and knowing that your actions are adding up, even when you can't see the results right away. Picture yourself in a year looking back amazed at the distance you've covered, simply because you stuck to a habit that most people overlook. Consistency doesn't ask for perfection. It just asks for your commitment. And the results, they will blow your mind. Now, I know it's easy to get discouraged. It's easy to doubt yourself when you don't see immediate results. But here's where the magic happens. When you choose to stay consistent, even when it's hard, even when the results aren't visible. You're not just building progress. You're building your character. You're proving to yourself that you can trust yourself, that you can take action even when the path is unclear. And that's what will push you toward the success you're craving. The truth is, the results you've been longing for are not as far away as they seem. They're waiting for you on the other side of consistency. You just have to decide to show up, keep showing up. And soon, the gap between where you are and where you want to be will close faster than you ever thought possible. So stick with me, stay tuned, because this one habit, this simple yet powerful habit, has the potential to transform your life. If you stay consistent, the results will follow. This isn't just some motivational fluff. This is the real deal. Your breakthrough is coming. You just need to take that first step. You've probably heard it before. Habits are everything. But what does that really mean? It means that your life, your results, the things you're able to achieve are all shaped by what you do on a daily basis, even when you don't realize it. Every action, no matter how small, is a piece of the puzzle. Every choice you make compounds. The truth is, you are already building your future right now, whether you're conscious of it or not. The habits you form today will determine who you become tomorrow. Think about the habits you've already built, good or bad. The ones that have become second nature to you. How much of your day runs on autopilot? How much of what you do is just a repetition of what you've always done? It's easy to forget that our habits are more than just routines. They are the framework for the life we lead. And here's the most powerful thing you need to know. You can change those habits. You can create new ones. You can choose the habits that will serve you instead of the ones that hold you back. The only question is, will you? Consistency doesn't just create good habits. It creates an identity. The more you commit to a habit, the more you shape your identity around it. And once you identify with that habit, it becomes even harder to break. Imagine seeing yourself as a person who shows up no matter what. A person who sticks to the plan even when no one is watching. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be persistent. The more you show up, the more that identity becomes ingrained in you, until one day you won't even have to think about it. You'll just do it. And that's when the magic happens. Consistency builds trust, not just trust with others, but trust with yourself. When you prove to yourself that you can stick to something, even when the going gets tough, you create a foundation of self-belief. You start to realize that you are capable of far more than you ever thought possible. It's like a snowball effect. The more you trust yourself, the more you push yourself. And the more you push yourself, the more you believe in your potential. This isn't about waiting for confidence to show up. Confidence comes from taking action and taking action consistently. This is where so many people get stuck. They wait for the right moment to start. They wait for the stars to align or for everything to be perfect. But here's the truth. The right moment is right now. There's no perfect time to start anything. There's only now. The more you delay, the more time you waste. Imagine looking back a year from now and seeing how far you could have gone if you had just started today. The only thing standing between where you are and where you want to be is the decision to act. And it's a decision that's entirely in your hands. This doesn't mean you need to make a drastic change all at once. Start small. Make one commitment to yourself, one habit that you will show up for every day, no matter what. It could be something as simple as spending 10 minutes a day working towards your goal or making sure you take action on the things that matter most, no matter how busy you are. It's about getting in the habit of showing up consistently. And when you do that day after day, the results will start to stack up. What feels like a tiny effort in the moment will soon become the foundation of massive success. You have the power to decide how your story unfolds. It's easy to feel like circumstances are beyond your control, but the truth is, you control one thing above all else: your actions, the way you show up, the way you commit, the way you choose to keep going even when things are tough. That's what will define your success. That's what will set you apart. The path is already there waiting for you. All you need to do is walk it. And the only thing that will stop you is you. But with consistency, even the toughest obstacles fade. The path becomes clearer, the results closer, and your transformation unstoppable. The time to act is now. Make the decision today in this moment to show up for yourself. It's not about perfection, it's about commitment. When you commit to consistency, you commit to your future self. And your future self will thank you for it, because right now you're planting the seeds of everything you've ever wanted. Keep planting, keep showing up, keep believing. Because with every step you take, you're getting closer to the life you've dreamed of. You might think that to make a real change, you need to work harder, sacrifice more, or go through some extreme transformation. But what if I told you that the real breakthrough doesn't come from doing more? It comes from doing what matters consistently, over and over again. Most people think success is about doing something extraordinary, but it's not. It's about doing something ordinary consistently. When you show up day after day, when you make that small, seemingly insignificant action part of your routine, it compounds in ways you can't even imagine yet. You start small, and slowly you begin to build something powerful, something unstoppable. The thing is, consistency has a way of sneaking up on you. At first, it doesn't feel like much. You don't see the immediate results, and sometimes you even wonder if it's working at all. But trust me, every small step you take, every time you push yourself to show up, you're laying the foundation for something greater. It's like planting a tree. In the beginning, it's just a tiny seed, barely visible. You water it, you nurture it, but you don't see any change on the surface. But deep down, beneath the soil, the roots are growing stronger. They're anchoring the tree to the earth, preparing it to grow tall and strong. That's what consistency does. It lays the groundwork for the kind of success that lasts. And over time, it starts to show. The roots grow deep, the trunk becomes sturdier, and the branches stretch wider. This is the power of consistency. It builds something inside you that can't be broken. Every day you stick to your commitment, you strengthen that foundation. It doesn't matter how small the actions are. What matters is that you keep going. The results will come, but more importantly, you'll transform. You'll evolve into someone who doesn't give up, someone who pushes through when things get tough, someone who shows up every day no matter what. That's the person who wins, the person who understands that success is a journey, not a destination. And that journey, it's built on consistency. You've probably experienced it before, that feeling of frustration when things aren't moving fast enough, when the rewards don't come immediately. It's easy to get discouraged, to feel like you're wasting your time. But here's the thing, results don't come on your timeline, they come on their own. The secret isn't to force them, it's to trust the process. It's to know deep in your bones that every action you take is a step forward, even if you can't see it yet. And every time you show up, even when you don't feel like it, you're moving closer to the success you've always wanted. But it's easy to doubt yourself. It's easy to believe that the big wins are for someone else, that they've got some secret or extra ability that you don't. The truth is, they don't. They just keep showing up. They keep doing the work, even when it doesn't seem like it's paying off. They trust the process, and that's what sets them apart. It's not about being the smartest or the most talented. It's about being the most persistent. The ones who make it are the ones who refuse to quit, even when the results aren't immediate. The real question is, how bad do you want it? How badly do you want to break through? Because the moment you commit to consistency, to showing up every day, you've already won half the battle. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment. It comes from showing up every single day, regardless of the circumstances. And when you make that a habit, it becomes your way of life. Every day, you're one step closer to the version of yourself you've always dreamed of becoming. So what's stopping you? The only thing between you and the results you want is your decision to keep going. Don't wait for tomorrow. Don't wait for the right time. The right time is now. It's always been now. You've got everything you need to succeed. Every resource, every tool, every ounce of strength. It's time to take action. It's time to commit to that one habit that will change everything. And the best part, you're already on the path. Every small step you take is one step closer to your breakthrough. Keep going, keep showing up. Your future self will thank you for it. There's a reason why most people don't achieve their dreams. It's not because they're not capable. It's not because they don't have the right skills or resources. It's because they give up too soon. They hit a wall, they face resistance, and instead of pushing through, they turn back. But here's the thing you need to understand. Resistance isn't a sign to quit. It's a sign that you're on the right path. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself, and that's when the real growth happens. The more resistance you feel, the closer you are to breaking through. Every time you feel that inner struggle, that voice telling you to stop, understand this, it's the point where most people turn around, but you can choose to push past it. The more you show up, the more you train your mind to overcome that resistance. And once you get used to breaking through it, it becomes second nature. Your new reality becomes one where you don't stop when it gets hard. You don't stop when it's uncomfortable. You push forward, and that's how you grow. That's how you transform. The strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges. It comes from facing them head on and refusing to back down. It's easy to think that success is just for the lucky ones, that some people are just born with the right circumstances. But you know what? Luck has nothing to do with it. Persistence does. Every time you decide to keep going, even when the odds seem stacked against you, you're building something powerful. And that power isn't just in the results you achieve, it's in the person you become. Success is a byproduct of who you are. It's not a random occurrence. It's a natural consequence of your actions, your mindset, and your ability to keep going when others quit. You can be that person, the one who doesn't back down, the one who doesn't wait for the stars to align, the one who makes progress even when it feels impossible. Because here's the truth, nothing worth having comes easy. If it were easy, everyone would have it. But they don't. The people who succeed are the ones who understand that the journey is long, the process is challenging, and the results don't come overnight. They know that the real power lies in the commitment to stay the course, even when it feels like progress is slow. And every day, every step, no matter how small, they get closer to their dream. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to be relentless. That's what separates those who win from those who don't. It's the refusal to quit, the refusal to let setbacks define you, the refusal to let fear take control. When you commit to consistency, you are making the most powerful decision of your life. You are deciding that no matter what happens, no matter how many times you fail, you will get up, keep going, and move closer to your goal. And here's the most incredible part. The moment you decide to show up, no matter what, your life starts to change. You start to develop habits that keep you moving forward. You start to feel that momentum build, and the more momentum you create, the more unstoppable you become. It's not about giant leaps. It's about making small, steady progress every single day. The magic happens when you stop looking for shortcuts, when you stop waiting for the perfect moment, and you simply commit to taking consistent action. Your dreams are within reach. They're closer than you think. but they won't come to you without effort. They won't come to you without a decision to show up and keep going. That's where the power lies, in the commitment to act, even when you don't feel like it. So take that step today, make that decision today, commit to consistency, and watch your life unfold in ways you never imagined possible. Keep pushing, keep moving forward. Your success is waiting and is yours for the taking. All you have to do is show up. The truth is, your future is being shaped right now. Every moment you delay, every time you hesitate or second guess yourself, you're pushing that future further away. But every time you take action, no matter how small, you bring it closer. Most people wait for the perfect moment to begin. They wait for the fear to go away or for the conditions to be just right. But the reality is, the perfect moment will never come. You have to create it. You have to decide that today, right now, is the perfect time to start. Think about where you are right now. Imagine where you could be a year from now if you made the choice to show up every single day, no matter what. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be special. You just need to be consistent. Imagine the person you could become if you decided to commit to your goals, no matter how many setbacks you face. Imagine looking back and realizing that the only difference between you and the person you've always wanted to be is the habit you decided to build, the commitment you decided to make, the courage you decided to act on. Consistency doesn't need to feel hard. It doesn't need to feel overwhelming. It just needs to be a daily commitment to progress, no matter how small. It's the little things, the things that seem insignificant in the moment, that build up over time and create massive change. You don't need to change your life all at once. You just need to keep moving one step at a time. And before you know it, the progress will be undeniable. The change will be undeniable. The results will be undeniable. What you need to realize is that the actions you take today are the foundation of your future. Every time you choose to take that small step forward, you're reinforcing your commitment. Every time you don't give up, even when it's hard, you're proving to yourself that you're capable of far more than you give yourself credit for. The path to success is not paved with perfection, it's paved with persistence. The people who succeed aren't the ones who avoid failure. They're the ones who embrace it, learn from it, and keep going despite it. The fear you feel, the doubt that creeps in, it's normal. But that fear isn't a reason to stop. It's a reason to keep going. It's a sign that you're pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone, and that's where growth happens. Comfort is a trap. Comfort is the enemy of progress. Every time you resist that urge to give up, you're building the kind of resilience that leads to success. The moment you decide that fear won't stop you, that doubt won't define you, you take control of your destiny. Think about your vision for your life. What does it look like? What does it feel like? Now think about this. The only thing standing between you and that vision is action. And action done consistently creates results. It's not about waiting for a moment of inspiration or waiting for things to align perfectly. It's about deciding to move forward, even when you don't feel like it. It's about showing up every day, whether it's easy or hard, whether you feel motivated or not. That's where the magic happens. It's in the commitment to progress, no matter how small. It's in the act of showing up when everyone else is waiting for the perfect time. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are defined by your actions. And if you take consistent action, there's nothing that can stand in your way. The world will bend to your will. Opportunities will open up. And you will look back years from now and realize that the only difference between the person you were and the person you've become was one simple choice: the decision to never give up, to keep showing up, and to make progress every single day. This is your moment. This is your time to decide that nothing, absolutely nothing, will stand in your way. Keep pushing forward. Keep believing in yourself. The success you want is closer than you think. All you need to do is show up. And once you do, the world will start to move with you. It's easy to look at others and believe they've got something you don't. Maybe it's the opportunities, the resources, or the luck. But the truth, they've got the same 24 hours in a day that you do. What sets them apart is not their circumstances, it's their commitment to consistency. The person who wakes up every day with the mindset that they are capable of achieving their dreams will always outlast the person waiting for a perfect opportunity to come along. That person, the one who shows up even when it's hard, is the one who wins. And you have the power to be that person. When you decide to commit to your future, when you decide to show up every day, no matter what, you're stepping into a new reality. It's not the same reality that everyone else is in. It's the reality where hard work pays off, where discipline wins, and where the person who never gives up rises above the rest. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by chance. They got there by doing the work, by making the decision to show up when no one else would. Now think about the difference between where you are now and where you could be if you made that commitment today. If you truly decided that nothing, absolutely nothing, could stand in your way. The moment you make that choice, you unlock something powerful inside you. You unlock your potential. You unlock your ability to grow, to change, and to achieve things you once thought were impossible. But it's not enough to just make that choice once. You have to make it again and again, every single day, because this is a marathon, not a sprint. And every day you show up, no matter how tired or discouraged you might feel, is a day closer to your breakthrough. Every successful person you admire has faced the same struggles you're facing right now. They've all been told they couldn't do it. They've all experienced doubt, fear, and failure. But the difference between them and everyone else is that they didn't let those things stop them. They used those challenges as fuel. They turned the fear into motivation. They kept going when it seemed easier to quit. They knew that nothing great comes without struggle. And they understood that success is not a one-time event, it's a journey. And that journey is built on consistent daily action. So what does that mean for you? It means that you are already capable of achieving everything you've ever dreamed of. It means that the only thing standing in your way is the decision to take that first step and then keep taking it day after day without fail. You don't need permission. You don't need a special moment. All you need is the willingness to show up and do the work, regardless of how you feel. This is where most people get stuck. They get distracted by shiny things, by quick fixes, and by the idea that success should come fast. But the truth is, fast doesn't last. What lasts is the steady, consistent effort that compounds over time. It's the small actions you take every day, the decisions you make to keep going, even when it's tough. That's what creates lasting change. And is within your reach starting right now. Right now, you're standing at the crossroads of your future. You have the power to decide which path you want to take. Will you choose the path of ease, the one where you wait for things to magically fall into place? Or will you choose the path of relentless consistency, where every day you show up and do the work no matter what? That path will take you to places you've never imagined. It will take you beyond your wildest dreams, and it will create a version of yourself that you never thought was possible. This is your moment to step into your greatness. Don't let it slip by. Don't let fear, doubt, or hesitation hold you back. The power to change your life is in your hands. And it starts with one simple decision, the decision to show up every day, no matter what. And once you make that decision, nothing will stop you. Nothing. Every day is an opportunity. Every single day, you're given a fresh chance to move closer to the person you want to be. But most people don't see it that way. They see it as just another day to get through, another day to endure. They wake up, they go through the motions, and they wait for something to happen. They wait for the breakthrough, for the perfect moment, for the sign that they're on the right path. But the truth is, the moment you've been waiting for, it's already here. It's not out there in the future. It's right in front of you in every decision you make and every action you take. You already have everything you need to change your life. It's time to stop waiting for something to happen and start making it happen. The power to create the life you want is already within you. It's in your ability to make the decision day in and day out, to keep going, to keep working, to keep moving forward. Success isn't a one-time event. It's the result of countless small, consistent actions that add up over time. The person who is willing to show up every day, no matter how small the action, is the one who eventually reaches the summit. It's not the person who gets the most likes, the most recognition, or the most praise. It's the person who stays consistent, who keeps their head down and does the work even when no one is watching. You've probably heard people say that success is all about taking risks, about stepping out of your comfort zone. But let's be real. Consistency is far more powerful than any one-time risk you could take. It's easy to take a big leap and then sit back and wait for the results. But what happens when the excitement fades? What happens when the challenge becomes harder than you thought? Most people give up. But when you choose consistency, you don't need the excitement to fuel you. You don't need the rush. You build your success through discipline. You build your future by showing up every single day, even when the fire isn't burning bright. And in doing so, you create something that no one can take from you. A life of purpose, a life that moves forward no matter what. What separates those who achieve greatness from those who fall short is simple: consistency. The most successful people in the world aren't the ones who were born with more talent or more opportunity. They're the ones who stuck it out when others couldn't. They're the ones who decided that no matter what came their way, they would keep going. They didn't let fear or doubt stop them. They didn't let their failures define them. They simply got up, dusted themselves off, and kept moving forward. And that's exactly what you need to do. Because once you commit to consistency, once you make it your habit, you unlock the power to create whatever life you want. Right now, you might be feeling overwhelmed. You might be thinking that the road ahead is too long, too uncertain, or too difficult. But let me tell you something. The road will always be long. It will always feel uncertain at times. It will always feel difficult. That's not a sign that you're on the wrong path. That's a sign that you're on the right one. Because anything worth having requires effort. Anything worth achieving requires persistence. The moment you embrace that, you stop looking for shortcuts. You stop trying to skip the hard work. And you realize that the work itself is what's going to get you where you want to go. So don't wait for the stars to align. Don't wait for a burst of motivation to strike. Create your own momentum. Show up every day, even when you don't feel like it, even when it seems impossible. And in doing so, you'll not only create the life you want, you'll become the person you were always meant to be. One step, one day, one habit at a time. This is your time. This is your moment. Make it count. The reality is there is no magic formula for success. There's no hidden secret that only a few lucky people have access to. What separates those who achieve their dreams from those who don't is their ability to do the work day in and day out. It's the people who can consistently take small actions, who can show up no matter what, who win. The truth is simple. It's not the big breakthroughs or the grand moments that change everything. It's the quiet, daily decisions, the ones that seem insignificant in the moment, that create a real, lasting transformation. You might think, I'm not seeing results yet. I've been working hard, but where is the payoff? Let me tell you this, results take time to materialize. The work you're doing right now, the effort you're putting in, is laying the foundation for your future. You might not see it today, you might not see it tomorrow, but every time you choose consistency over complacency, you are building momentum. Every small step you take forward is a part of your transformation. And that's the key. It's the consistent actions, the perseverance through the quiet moments of doubt that determine your future. The mind wants quick rewards. It craves instant gratification. But here's the truth. Quick fixes don't last. They might give you a temporary high, but they don't build lasting success. Success is built on the daily grind, on a commitment to your goals, even when there's no applause, no recognition, no visible progress. It's in those moments when it feels like you're not moving forward, when the results aren't showing up yet, that you need to push the hardest, because this is where the real change happens. This is where the magic is being created. Every successful person you admire has felt this. They've all been in that place where the results were nowhere to be seen, where the progress seemed painfully slow. But they didn't give up. They didn't turn around. They stayed committed, they kept pushing, and eventually they began to see the fruits of their labor. That's the path you're on right now. Your efforts might not be paying off today, but that doesn't mean you're not making progress. Every small action you take is like planting a seed in the ground. You might not see it sprout today, but with time it will grow. And when it does, it will be stronger, more resilient, and far more impactful than if you've given up too soon. It's time to stop doubting yourself. Stop second-guessing your efforts. The work you're doing today matters. It's shaping who you are becoming. It's preparing you for the success that's coming. And here's the most important part. No one else is going to show up for you. You have to be the one to take responsibility for your future. You have to be the one who decides to commit to the daily work, to the long-term vision, to the consistency that will carry you through. When you make that decision, when you make the choice to show up and stay consistent, you take control of your destiny. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances or other people's opinions. You become the creator of your future. And that future is built on the actions you take today. The path is clear. All you need to do is keep moving forward step by step. And with each step, you'll get closer to the person you were always meant to be. You are more powerful than you realize. Your potential is limitless. But it's not enough to know this. You have to show up every day and take action. You have to believe in yourself, even when the evidence isn't there yet. You have to trust the process and know that your efforts are building something incredible. So keep going, keep pushing. The best version of yourself is waiting for you on the other side of consistency. Keep taking one step forward. Your future is already being created and it's waiting for you to claim it. The journey to greatness doesn't happen in one dramatic moment. It's not about one big decision that changes everything. It's about the small daily commitments that eventually create massive change. When you decide to show up, not just once, but day after day, you are slowly but surely constructing the life you've dreamed of. This process is gradual, and that's where most people get stuck. They expect instant results, but they miss the quiet power of steady progress. They want to see everything fall into place right away. But success doesn't work that way. It's built in the small moments, the ones that seem insignificant at first, but which add up to something unstoppable. Think about how far you've come in life already. Even if you don't always see it, you've grown in ways you couldn't imagine. You've faced challenges, you've experienced setbacks, and yet here you are still standing, still fighting. That's not luck. That's resilience. That's consistency. That's the power showing up even when you don't feel like it. But here's the most important thing. You can go even further. You can achieve things you've only dreamed of. You can create the life you've always wanted. All it takes is for you to make the choice to continue, to stay the course, to believe in the process, even when the results aren't immediately visible. Most people quit too soon. They give up just before the breakthrough. They think that because they aren't seeing the rewards right away, it's not working. But that's the lie that keeps them stuck. The truth is, the results you want are coming. They're just waiting for you to keep going. They're waiting for you to stay consistent, to keep showing up even when it seems like nothing is happening. And when those results come, when they finally arrive, you'll look back and realize that the difference between where you are now and where you want to be was simply your ability to keep going. The success you're after isn't as far away as you think. It's right there, just one more step beyond where you want to give up. You are closer than you realize. Every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. Every moment you choose consistency over hesitation, over fear, you are moving closer to the person you've always wanted to become. So stop looking for shortcuts. Stop looking for the magic answer. The magic is in the work. The magic is in your willingness to show up every day with the belief that progress is being made, even if you can't see it yet. You are planting the seeds of your future with every small decision you make today. And when those seeds begin to grow, when they start to bloom, you'll see the incredible transformation that's been happening all along. It won't always be easy. It won't always feel like it's worth it. But trust me, every drop of sweat, every moment of doubt, every second of struggle will be worth it, because you are creating something that will last. You are building a future that is uniquely yours, and that future is waiting for you to claim it. You are not just working for today. You are working for the rest of your life. And the work you do today is setting the stage for everything that will come after it. You are not defined by your circumstances. You are not defined by your past failures or struggles. You are defined by your ability to continue. Your commitment to show up again and again will carry you to places you never thought possible. You don't need to see the whole path. All you need to do is keep putting one foot in front of the other. The future you dream of is already on the horizon. It's not a distant hope, not a faraway dream. It's right there just waiting for you to make the decision to show up. So take that step. Keep moving, keep believing, keep pushing forward, because your breakthrough is coming, and it's coming because of you. The person you've always wanted to be is already becoming real, step by step, moment by moment. And all you have to do is keep going. The best version of your life is waiting for you. It's already on its way. Keep showing up, keep building. Your future is about to become your reality. You have within you everything you need to create the life you want. Every ounce of potential, every bit of power is already inside you. The only thing standing between you and the life you dream of is one simple thing: the decision to keep moving forward. Every day that you choose consistency over hesitation, you are building the foundation for something incredible. The journey might not always be easy, and the results may not always come quickly, but you are moving. And that movement, no matter how small, is creating a future that you have the power to shape. Understand this: success doesn't happen because you wait for it. It happens because you show up for it. You show up when you don't feel like it. You show up when it's easier to quit. You show up when no one is watching, when no one is applauding you. And that's where the real work happens. The quiet, relentless grind that no one else sees, but that lays the foundation for everything you will achieve. Every small act of discipline, every moment you push through resistance is a victory. And those victories accumulate. They build your strength, your resolve, your ability to handle whatever comes next. No one's success is ever a straight line. There are ups and downs, twists and turns, moments of doubt and frustration. But every setback is an opportunity to grow, to dig deeper, to learn something new. The people who make it aren't the ones who never fall, but the ones who keep getting back up. They fall, yes, but they rise again. They don't let the stumbles define them. They use them as fuel to push harder, to grow stronger, to become more determined. That's the power of consistency. It's the decision to get up again and again and again. Think about your life 5 years from now. Picture the person you want to be, the life you want to live. The future you're imagining is built on the choices you make today. You are the one who shapes that future, not the circumstances, not the people around you. It's you. Every decision to push forward, every time you choose the difficult path, every time you decide to keep working when it's easier to stop, those are the moments that determine your future. You don't need to see the full picture right now. You don't need to know exactly how everything will unfold. What you need to know is that the path you're on is the right one. Every step you take is leading you closer to your dreams. Every day you show up and do the work, no matter how small it feels, is progress. And that progress compounds. It adds up in ways you can't yet see. The results may take time, but trust me, time is working in your favor. The more you commit, the more you build. And eventually you'll look up and realize that the life you've been working toward is already unfolding before your eyes. You are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you realize. And you are closer to your dreams than you could ever imagine. But it's all about staying the course. It's about trusting the process. Even when you don't see immediate rewards, it's about pushing forward, even when it feels like no one is paying attention. The world might not notice your daily grind, but it doesn't matter. The person you're becoming is more powerful than anything else, and that power is unstoppable. So keep going, keep pushing, keep showing up, even when it's hard, even when it feels like you're not making progress. Every action, no matter how small, is building the life you deserve. Your future self is counting on you. And with each passing day, you're getting closer to the life you've always dreamed of. Keep moving forward because the best is yet to come. There will be moments when doubt creeps in, when the weight of your dreams feels too heavy and the path ahead seems too long. In those moments, it's easy to question everything. Is it worth it? Am I capable? Will I ever see the results I'm working for? These are the moments when most people give up. But here's the truth. Those moments aren't signs that you're failing. They're signs that you're pushing yourself beyond what you thought was possible. They are the growing pains of greatness. The discomfort is the signal that you're on the right path, because nothing extraordinary comes from staying comfortable. Nothing great comes from giving in to the doubts. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you encounter is shaping you. It's forging you into the person you need to be to reach your goals. You are stronger than your fears. The doubts you feel, the moments of uncertainty, they don't define you. They are just temporary thoughts passing like clouds. What defines you is the strength to keep going, to continue taking action even when you don't feel ready. Because here's the key, success isn't about being perfect. It's about persistence. It's about showing up even when you're not sure you're ready, even when you don't feel motivated, even when everything inside you says stop. The person who becomes successful isn't the one who never has doubts. It's the one who pushes through them time and time again. When you commit to consistency, you commit to growth. It doesn't matter if the progress is slow. The important thing is that you're moving. Every day you're becoming a better version of yourself. Every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you're meant to be. Don't get discouraged by the slow pace. Real growth takes time. It's the steady, everyday actions that create real, lasting change. You might not see the results today or tomorrow or even next week. But if you keep going, you will see them. You will see how far you've come and how much stronger you've become. The process might feel like a struggle at times, but every moment of struggle is building the foundation for your success. What you're experiencing right now is part of the journey. You are not failing. You are learning. You are growing, and you are building resilience. This is the work that most people avoid. They give up when things get hard. They stop when they don't see immediate rewards, but not you. You are different. You've chosen the path of persistence. You've chosen to show up no matter what. And that choice is the one that will lead you to greatness. The results will come, but they will only come if you stay consistent. If you keep showing up even on the tough days, you will eventually look back and realize that everything you worked for has been worth it. Every moment of discomfort, every second of doubt, it will all have been part of the process that got you where you are today. You're not just building a future, you're becoming the person who can handle that future. You're becoming someone who doesn't give up when things get hard, but someone who rises up no matter the challenge. Every decision you make to keep going, to push through the resistance, is shaping you into the person who will accomplish your goals. Don't rush the process. Trust it. Know that every day you're getting closer. The growth you're experiencing now is the foundation for everything you'll achieve in the future. Keep moving forward. Keep showing up. Keep believing. And know that the person you are becoming is unstoppable. There's a power within you that you have yet to fully tap into. You are capable of far more than you know, but most people never realize this because they stop too soon. They stop just before the breakthrough, just before the transformation, just before the success they've been working for. The key is to stay the course. The key is to trust that the effort you're putting in today will pay off tomorrow. When things feel hard, when you feel like giving up, that is the exact moment you need to dig deeper. Because real success isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about facing them head on and pushing through. The only way to fail is to stop trying. And as long as you keep moving forward, you're winning. Understand this. The greatest breakthroughs often come in the moments when everything feels impossible. When your mind tells you to quit. When your body feels tired. When your heart tells you that it's just not worth it. This is where your greatest opportunity lies. In those moments, you have a choice. You can listen to the fear and doubt, or you can decide that the person you are becoming is stronger than those thoughts. The power to change your life is within you, and it's waiting for you to act on it. Every time you push past that mental block, every time you refuse to quit, you build more resilience. You strengthen your character. You prove to yourself that you can face adversity and come out stronger on the other side. What you're doing right now, the persistence, the grit, the consistency, is laying the foundation for your future. You may not see it yet, but every action you take is building your success. Every challenge you overcome is an investment in your growth. Every day you push forward, even when it's hard, is a step toward the life you're meant to live. The world doesn't reward the person who gives up easily. It rewards the person who is willing to face the challenges, who is willing to stay in the fight even when it's uncomfortable. And let me remind you, success is not just about the destination. It's about the person you become along the way. The person you're becoming through every struggle, every victory, every step forward is the true success. The best version of your life isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you are as you move through the process. The strength, the confidence, the resilience you develop in this journey will be the greatest reward. You will look back one day and realize that the person you've become is worth more than anything you could have imagined at the start. You don't need to see the end right now. You don't need to know how it all unfolds. What you need to do is trust that every step forward is getting you closer to your goals. Your effort is not in vain. It's building momentum, and momentum, once it starts, is unstoppable. What feels hard now will soon become second nature. The discipline you're developing, the habits you're forming, will eventually become the driving force behind your success. So keep moving forward, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. Every day is a new opportunity to get closer to the life you want. You have what it takes to make this happen. Don't ever doubt that the transformation you seek is already in motion. All you have to do is keep going because you are closer than you think. Each day you commit, each day you show up, you're building a future that's worth every ounce of effort, and that future will be yours. You will look back and see that every moment, every challenge, every second you spent moving forward was worth it. Your success is inevitable as long as you keep pushing. The best is yet to come. The truth is you are capable of far more than you are allowing yourself to believe. Right now, you might be fighting against a constant inner battle, the part of you that wants to stay comfortable, that fears failure, that doubts whether you are enough. But that voice, that doubt, is nothing more than a barrier standing between you and everything you desire. You have dreams that are waiting for you. You have a future that is ready to be built, but it requires one thing from you. Your courage to move forward despite the fear. Your ability to take action, even when you don't feel ready, is what will set you apart from everyone else. Every day you allow that voice of doubt to stop you is a day you are not living in your full potential. You are in control of your story. Right now, you are writing the chapters of your life. Every moment you decide to show up, even when it's hard, is you taking ownership of your future. Every time you choose to push past your doubts, every time you take action in the face of fear, you are writing a story of success, of perseverance, of growth. It doesn't matter if the world sees it right now. It doesn't matter if anyone notices your efforts. The most important thing is that you keep going. You are doing this for yourself. The strength you are building is for you, and it will carry you through when everything else seems uncertain. And remember, every step you take, no matter how small, is progress. The person you are becoming is growing, learning, adapting, and becoming stronger with every challenge. Don't let the obstacles fool you. Don't let the setbacks make you believe that you are failing. The most successful people didn't get to where they are by avoiding mistakes. They got there by learning from them, by getting back up after every fall. That's what separates the successful from the unsuccessful, the ability to rise again and again. The ability to believe in yourself when everything else around you says to quit. You are on the verge of greatness. But greatness isn't given. It's earned through persistent effort. It's earned through showing up when others are sleeping, through working hard when others are giving up. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. And every step you take, even when it feels like you're not moving fast enough, is getting you closer to your dreams. The moments when you feel like you're going nowhere are the very moments that are shaping your future. Trust that every drop of sweat, every moment of struggle, every ounce of effort is bringing you closer to the person you're destined to become. Do not wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment will never come. There will always be something that feels off, something that isn't quite right. But the key is to move forward anyway. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to know everything. You need to act, because action is what brings results. Action is what transforms dreams into reality. And if you stay consistent, if you keep taking those small steps, even when the world feels heavy, you will eventually look up and realize that everything has changed. Your life, your future, your success, all of it is within your reach. So don't stop now. Keep pushing. The breakthrough you've been waiting for is right around the corner. You've already put in so much work. You've already overcome so much. Don't let this be the moment you give up. You are closer than you think to the life you've been dreaming of. Every ounce of effort, every ounce of belief is stacking up to something massive. Keep showing up, keep fighting for your future, because you are becoming someone who will not be stopped. And the world will notice the person you've become. You are closer to your breakthrough than you realize. Each step you've taken, each action you've committed to, is creating the momentum that will push you to new heights. Yet, the hardest part is not the effort, it's the mental battle. The part of you that questions, doubts, and fears. That inner voice that tells you it's too much, too hard, too overwhelming. But here's what you need to understand. That voice is just a reflection of your potential. The more it tells you to stop, the more you know you're getting closer to something incredible. Every moment of self-doubt is a signal that you're stepping into new territory, that you're on the verge of something life-changing. And you can either listen to it, or you can choose to drown it out with your commitment to success. The power of this journey is in the choice to keep going. It's not about never feeling doubt. It's about learning to act in spite of it. The successful don't have fewer doubts. They have more courage to overcome them. And that courage comes from consistency. The daily act of showing up, even when you don't feel like it, is what builds that courage. It's what strengthens your resolve and pushes you forward step by step. You have already proven your ability to endure. Every challenge you face, every obstacle you've overcome, has shown you that you are capable of more than you give yourself credit for. Don't diminish your progress. Don't discount the work you've done. What you've accomplished so far is a testament to your resilience. You have the strength to keep going, to keep moving forward, even when it feels like the end is nowhere in sight. The truth is, your progress might not always be visible to you right now. But if you continue, if you keep moving toward your goal with the same intensity and commitment, you will reach the point where everything you've worked for becomes clear. The vision you've held in your mind will become the reality you experience. Every challenge you face, every setback you endure is shaping the person you are becoming. It's easy to get discouraged when things aren't moving as quickly as you like. But success is built on those slow, steady days. It's in the moments of discomfort, the times when you're pushing yourself harder than ever, that you're becoming someone capable of extraordinary success. The road might seem long, but it's leading you to exactly where you're supposed to be. The struggle you're facing now is just the beginning of your transformation. It's what is preparing you for the success you're about to experience. This moment right now is where the magic happens. The small, consistent steps you're taking every single day are building your future. Each moment you choose to show up, even when it feels impossible, is creating a life that is aligned with your deepest dreams. Trust that everything is falling into place, even if it doesn't feel like it. You are becoming someone who is worthy of all that you desire. The key to unlocking your full potential lies in your commitment to your own growth. Not just when it's easy, but when it's hard. Not just when you feel confident, but when doubt is at its loudest. That's when your true strength shines. So don't be afraid of the struggle. Don't run from the discomfort. Embrace it, knowing that it's transforming you into a person who can achieve anything. You are not here by accident. You are exactly where you need to be. Keep going. You are closer than you think to everything you've ever wanted. And with every step, you are becoming someone unstoppable. What if everything you want is just one decision away? What if the only thing standing between you and your success is the moment you choose to push through, no matter how hard it feels? Right now, you have the power to make that choice. You can either stay where you are, locked in fear and uncertainty, or you can take a step forward into the life you've always dreamed of. It's not about waiting for the perfect moment. It's not about waiting for everything to line up just right. It's about making the decision to take action now. The truth is, the difference between those who succeed and those who don't isn't talent or luck. It's persistence.